Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Let's be honest, some of the decision-making of DK around objectives, even how they ended the final game that we just came out of, has been a bit shaky. Not want to get caught off guard, not want to be surprised by a gank of the Sejuani. GenG just trying to maintain an even lane state as
Red-White really trying to pressure this one as the flash comes in. Immediate cleanse and flash out of aiming, but now we've got Jovi and he's up against the wall. Aiming will go down, and Kellen as well. Ooh, he's going to land it. Pace goes down to him. Definitely not what you were. The other game where he played Zeri, it was game 3 where they kind of lost it against Package. And that wasn't aiming's fault. Here we go. Ult's going to be utilized here as immediately Pays and Lens just turn tail, but now TP coming in. A lot of damage already done to Pays and Lens. He's just going to cleanse here away from the root as now Chovy goes over the wall, and now aiming is in a lot of trouble, gets knocked into the rocks, and now Kellen left for the fishes as well. Double kill over to Chovy, who's making his presence felt in the bottom lane yet again.
Chovy being the difference maker in this one. I haven't finished my sentence, or the caster curse strikes. Aiming and Cannon look for the 2v2. You're never getting away. And then also really nicely done. You get the Wild Growth into knockback combo. Guaranteed CC, so no way to outplay that. You can't walk your way out of that one.
Yeah, like Showmaker has done many a time, and now Showmaker's getting in there. Again, he's pretty tanky. The Lucid ult comes through, and Chovy gets shut down. The kill will go over to Lucid. It's now Canyon running away from this Zeri. Tons of damage coming out from this Dplus comp.
Chovy holding his flash there because he wants Showmaker to flash, and as long as Showmaker isn't flashing, looking, but he's already underneath his turret. You can try to go for this, but it is a bit risky unless he face checks, which he doesn't. Lucid
just going for
it's fine.
He's just gallivanting out there on his Poro. Here we go. Gonna get that engaged, but immediately Canyon is going to get cleansed, and now with the Wild Growth should be okay. As here comes Chovy over the top, Lucid in a bit of trouble. The knockup comes in, and the stun as well, but now Showmaker jumping into the back line. Might be able to take up Pace, not quite able to, but here's Kingen looking for the back line, and the fight extends. This is where Dplus Kia, they will thrive, as meanwhile Showmaker just being bullied by Keen. And the kite back comes through from the side of GenG. Nobody else will die.
Somehow it's just a 1-for-1 trade. If DK just started up though, like get mid and then run towards that dragon. Oh man.
And they're gonna get the mid tier. I'm not sure why Keen is watching them do it. He's not gonna steal it on Cassante. There is Infernal Soul points given over to the side of Dplus Kia. Chovy getting some value in the top lane, but not going to feel nearly as good as what DK are getting, as the wall is going to come down, but they just move away. But it is going to secure mid-tier 1 here for GenG as well.
So GenG in the extended trade end up getting 2 turrets. I don't like that's as good as a trade as I'm gonna get. I do think.
And there's a Talia in the vicinity. Jovi has been doing a great job of making his presence felt, but look at this, Lehens caught out on the left side. He's gonna Wild Growth himself and try to run away.
Slowed.
Slow comes down and he is dead. Flash on in from aiming. He is not messing around. A Showmaker gets the pick on the Pace, but they can't get to the back line. Lucid pretty low as Keen trying to do Kagan. Will not go down. Finally gets taken out, but they have not dealt with Showmaker or aiming, who are still on the chase. Canyon looks like he is totally going to be left out here. And okay.
Yeah, he's dead.
Down he goes. They give the kill to Showmaker.
I think they try to give the kill to aiming, and they're like, let's take him down. We need to make sure available here for GenG with a single overstep. And if DK ever commit to a fight and don't actually kill, they know. They gotta know.
They gotta know, right? No, they don't quite know, as Canyon shows up big, but the damage is not taken out aiming. They finally get it done. As Showmaker, he needs to be the carry now, but Toby's in the back line. The damage is being done, but look at Kingen flashing on top of the Talia. Might be able to do it. Keen is going insane mode in that back line himself, and the knockup comes in from Toby to seal the deal on the team fight.
That's a team fight win there for GenG. Chovy doing absolutely all. Chovy.
Maybe go for this, but
he knows. And DK,
they don't have the position.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, Lucid doesn't get over the wall.
Can they do this fast enough? Is really the next question. And
are we gonna flip?
Surely,
there is a rel. It's not really a flip.
He's gonna put his nose in there. We do have a wall that is put down. The Glacial Prison gone, and now the engage coming over the wall, aiming into that back line. Excellent dash away and flash from this one, and now the chase comes in. Chovy in a lot of trouble. The Moonlight Vigil does nothing, and now Kingen is going to be grabbed over the wall. makes the play, gets over the wall, but now he's gonna go down.
Aiming's alive though!
And once again, we reset. It's 3v3, and nobody can do the
Nothing
Baron.
happens!
Nobody can do the
The
Baron.
pit.
Yeah, there is vision of this. They do know this is happening. As DK, once again, they threaten a fight. Wall is gonna come down. Chovy is safe. The ult goes wide, and GenG will pick up the Baron. Here comes aiming on the follow-up, though. The flank comes in from Kingen. Not the best flank, as now Canyon going in alone. The massive damage in that backline. He took it onto Pace, though, as Showmaker stopped in his traps, and he will not get a significant knock-up. And now aiming has to do it 1v4. He might be able to. They might just be able to, and he gets over the wall. They know they're down a member. GenG, they're gonna win the fight barely, and they get the Baron. And man, GenG, they must feel pretty good about the way things went, all things considered. I mean, you get a Baron, you get another Infernal, now you've got this wall coming up here, and looking to catch out Lucid, kind of an awkward spot for him. He is going to be 100-0'd, and that giant Cassante, nobody can chew through that. And here comes the push. They still have the Baron buff for a minute.
Might even try to look for the ends. Aiming does have his flash available. They have McKills. Is it enough though? Kingen doesn't have a Surreal Dash yet. We'll see if GenG wants to run the risk, because if you overextend here, end up getting wiped, counterpunch could be lethal.
A big tipping points. Chovy though, most damage in the game by a decent margin as well.
Again,
the walls have just been game-changing.
well, every time that Lose chip away at the Inhibits could be really big. These type of positions though, this is dangerous. We've seen teams lose being this rough, but look at the vision control here.
They get a trinket in, and DK say no. We don't want to fight over this.
The problem is because the wave in top isn't shoved in. Like, the rather is shoved in for GenG. GenG can just rotate towards top. They don't actually need to hard commit for this soul, but it looks like with the TP, DK are going to try and make it work. Pace taking a lot of poke already.
Yeah, already taking a bid as they're going to go all in onto Lucid. That's not the target. The Moonlight Vigil is pretty good, though. As Redemption does come in, aiming getting extremely low on the backside. Oh, the knockup comes in on the King, and he's flashing away. He knows what it means if he gets caught, but the Cassante, you can't get away from him, and down will go King, and the team just will not commit on the side of DK. They're just going to give another Drake over to the side of GenG.
Aiming's too low. There's no way that's going to be for Drake going over. Oh, if they come back, they might just be able to end up with this.
Yeah, they can't back. Showmaker totally caught here.
No!
Flash Polymorph, he is done for.
Is that it?
That might just be it. Unfortunately, this game might just be decided by this series of plays in a row. Lucid is on the run.
Oh, what an anticlimactic end that will be. Lucid trying to clear the wave there, but the TP doesn't let him. Oh, they're going to try and go for a Hail Mary. Try and look. But I don't know if you're going to actually be able to get one. Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, Zeri's still alive, but
34 seconds. I don't know if they can hold here. That might just be it.
Seen Zeri do some crazy things in my life, but I don't think that it can do this one. 8 seconds on Kingen. Do you have enough time? Do you have enough wave clear to make it through and survive? Pays moving forward. Keen trying to tank up now, just going to assassinate onto the Zeri. But now, here comes Kingen, and the flash away is going to do it. Kingen had to flash away in the last fight, and now aiming. He's alive. He's still trying to stay this one, but it's not going to matter. The Nexus goes down, and GenG will win game number 5.